Deep in the Appalachian Mountains, tucked away where GPS don't dare, and the trees grow thick enough to blot out the stars, there's a place locals whisper about, Black Ash Hollow. You won't find it on maps, and the only people who know how to get there are either dead, drunk, or downright cursed. Back before the mines closed and folks still worked the ridges, the people of nearby Bristle Creek used to celebrate Independence Day with a grand fireworks show. They'd gather in the holler with guitars, moonshine, and sparklers, kids chasing fireflies while the old-timers strummed out mountain hymns. But one summer back in 1932, a traveling peddler came into town right before the 4th. Said his name was Jedediah Knox, and he looked like he'd stepped out of a thunderstorm. Wet boots, a wide black hat, and eyes so pale they looked like old milk. He wasn't selling pots or pans. He was selling fireworks. Big ones, things no one had seen before, rockets with black powder that shimmered red like fresh blood, and starbursts that cracked the sky wide open. He promised a show like no other, and for a small price, just a name carved in his little leather-bound book, he'd hand over enough firepower to light up the whole mountain. They thought he was odd, but times were hard and folks were desperate for something to feel alive again. So they wrote their names, every single one of them. That 4th of July, as the fireworks roared to life in Black Ash Hollow, something wasn't right. The explosions didn't sound like thunder, they sounded like screaming. The colors bled down like dripping paint, and the sparks that hit the ground didn't burn out. They crawled. Some folks said they saw shapes in the smoke, long-limbed shadows walking upright but wrong, arms too long, heads cocked sideways like broken dolls. One old woman swore she saw her dead husband standing at the edge of the woods, his mouth open wide but no words coming out. And then came the final firework. It was a towering rocket, black as coal and thick as a stovepipe. When it exploded, the sound knocked everyone to the ground. But the sky didn't light up. It went dark, pitch black, no stars, no moon, just a hole in the sky like someone had torn it open. When the darkness cleared, Jedediah was gone. So were the people who'd signed his book, all of them. Vanished without a trace. Only one girl survived. Little Marnie Cleaves, who'd hid in a rain barrel when the sky went dark. She ran screaming through the woods till morning and swore she heard the peddler's voice echoing in the trees. Names are fireworks too, you know. Burn bright, then fade. To this day, no one dares go near Black Ash Hollow on the 4th of July. Some say you can still hear the fireworks, even though the place is empty. And if you listen too close, you might just hear your name being whispered back,